Alrighty, folks, it is time. I have finally come to some free enough time in the whole game of life to get something simple deployed for anybody and everybody to test and to kind of learn this process. And so I'll go through a set of steps that I did to make all of this happen. But for the very beginners out there, you're going to need the Binance Smart Chain Testnet set up on MetaMask. So that is going to be done under the settings section and the networks. And then you will want to create a Binance Smart Chain Testnet one that has the following information, and I will provide a link or some information down below um, with this info. And or you can find it in my previous videos. If I don't get it in there in time, I can do it real fast. Let's do it real fast, folks. And then I don't forget, but you need this to begin the process, and then it's 97 BNB, and then testnet BSC scan, and we'll call this MetaMask Settings. I'll just put them in order. Call it good. So that is now down in the doobly-doo. Get yourself set up on the testnet. And then you'll also see a link below for a Fleek deployment that I have of a very simple farming website, very much directly cloned from the original sushi swap, if I could even speak, situation. So then what you'll need to do also, and this should probably go in the doobly doo. So while I'm right there, and then testnet pancake swap site is here. So that is also now in the doobly doo below. Go to yourself the Pancake Swap testnet site. It has to be this one. The real one is not set up correctly to work into the testnet as the way it's supposed to, I guess. So we have to use this one, folks. Grab yourself a little bit of, well, first, well, even before that, if you don't even have um, um, any BNB, you're going to need that next too. So we'll do Binance um, Testnet Faucet, and we'll go there. I should have been ready with that. And I have already done this, so it's going to complain. But what you will do is copy your address from your MetaMask and say, give me some BNB. And of course, yours will be green. Mine is red because they only give you one BNB an hour, so or one BNB every day, which is dumb. But hey, it's their faucet and it's their testnet. So you got to have that, but they'll give you one BNB. And oops, let me bring that back. And you'll need that URL too. So let's throw that URL in there. BNB Testnet Faucet. That is a URL below as well. And then now you're going to have some BNB. So we've got my one BNB. So what we'll do is we'll put 0.25 BNB. Will get us 85 BUSD. Don't worry about this. Any of the conversion rates are not going to make any sense to you, but we're just going to take whatever they give us, click, click, because again, this is testnet. This is no real world value at all. This is just testing. So we let that process go through, and it usually is about the same speed as a regular BAM. So now we go into the liquidity tab, we'll add the liquidity, and we're going to select BUSD. Give it a second for everything to kind of refresh here, and sometimes you can just hit refresh on the page. But there, bam. So we want to do max on the BUSD. And again, so that's why I did 0.25 because I knew it was going to take about the same amount again. And I've only got one, so we didn't want to go too ape here. And then we have to say, hey, yes, allow to spend the BUSD to create some LP tokens is what we're looking for now. Is the process we're looking for. And bam, so now then we supply those let me did yeah, okay, yep. So then we go back here and we supply boom. So now our wallet has LP tokens in it. And as you can see, there's 4.548 LP tokens right there. Now, bam, there it is. You can see we are now official. So now what we got to do is come in here to the same wallet, which you can see is not the same right now. So what I've got to do is I've got to make sure this is connected to the future bot. Oh no, that's yeah, that's the total supply of farm right now. All right, my bad. Yeah, so let's unlock the wallet and come over to LPs. Yep, there it is. And we then, okay, then I clicked through it real fast. We won't get an APY rate because there's no real world value. That is one thing that we can't test is the actual return investment percentage. Again, because there's no real world value. So this again, we can get pretty close, but not all the way. And then your next step is to approve the spend. And so now you're going to say, hey, allow this website to spend or to to take control of the LP, which is fine. That's a standard MasterChef sushi swap, Uniswap, pancake swap, the whole concept there. It's all legit. So you're allowing them to do this, and then the next step is you then stake those 4.5 tokens that we got, and click. And again, this is testnet, so there's no real world value here. But the goal would be is to get this better looking and on an actual domain name and all that good stuff. And look at that. Within seconds, I've already earned 600 farm, folks. So that is yield farming at its simplest. It, the UI can get changed. We can make more fancy stuff, but this is the very, very basics of yield farming. And look at that. Now it's already up even more, folks. So look at those numbers run. All right. Again, this is on the testnet. This is not any actual tokens of any value. This is simply for learning. One thing I will offer as to any potential future projects, if you go ahead and do participate and at least do the transaction and walk through exactly what I just did and stake it and let it sit there for a little while. And if you go through that whole process, what I'm going to do is I know as part of the configuration, I know exactly which block I'm starting and stopping this process on for this particular website. And if anybody does participate and help me out and come join the Discord and, you know, join and share and all that YouTubey shit, as long as you participate and help out, I'll take a snapshot of the testnet data and then I will promise to airdrop you a real token when the crypto farm actually launches a real project, whatever that project ends up being. I just want people to participate, come and join, and be part of the community and help us test out, help us learn. Because and if one thing that we don't that we do know about the MasterChef contract is there are exploits. We now know there is one exploit. The reason why I did BNB and BUSD is those tokens do not contain taxes. Neither one of those are taxed coins. What we could do is we could white hat this because it's a test net. Is I could demonstrate how those tax coins attack the MasterChef contract. That's why I wanted to use the stock MasterChef contract and the stock sushi token under the hood. Farm is literally just a clone of sushi. So we'll get into that. And as usual, I'm losing my voice here at the end of these things. So I'm going to wrap it up there, folks. So come join the Discord. We have a channel called Testnet. If you have any trouble getting it going, just message and Testnet. Either myself or one of the other people that are already on board here will come give you a hand and just get some real world experience doing this. If you've done it in the main net, this won't be anything different to you, other than just helping out and coming up with potential ideas for the future projects that we may end up launching, folks. So I will catch you in that next video.